Hi folks, welcome back to Rocky's iWave Lab at Techno Hub channel for placement training. So I'm giving a free training in administrator and app builder. Please do learn the training. And in this session, we are going to continue with Salesforce object relationship, the type of relationship, right? So here in this type of relationship already we have discussed about lookup relationship, but now in this session we are going to discuss elaborately about master detail relationship. So we are going to discuss about master detail relationship. So what is master detail relationship all about? So like master detail relationship is one type of relationship which forms tightly coupled relationship between parent object and child object. So this master child relationship is going to be tightly coupled relationship. So like the child record should always be associated to a parent record. There is a cascading effect is there. When I try to delete the parent record, the corresponding child record will also get deleted, right? The next point is cascading record deletion. When a parent object is deleted, all its corresponding child object will get deleted automatically. So it is tightly coupled. So the cascading effects is available here. When I try to delete a parent record, the corresponding child record will also be deleted automatically. So standard object cannot be a detailed object. That is nothing but a child object. So like when you create a relationship between the two objects, say it can be accounts and customer. Accounts and customer. Account is going to be a standard object and customer is going to be child object, right? So now thing is that you're going to create a parent and child relationship. That too, you're going to create a master detail relationship. Now, say for example, you're going to create a relationship between customer and account object. Customer and account object. Customer is a custom object here, and account is a standard object. So when it comes to customer and account, so the standard object cannot be a child object. So always the standard objects will act as a parent object or master object only, master relationship only. Right? It can be a master object, cannot be a child object. So when it comes to accounts and customer, right? So account will be a master object and customer will be a child object. So the custom objects will always be a child object and the standard objects will always be a master object, right? The master detail relationship field is required on the page layout. So of the detail object, roll-up summary fields can be created on the master object, parent object. Child record inherits all security and sharing settings from its parent record. So when you compare lookup relationship with the master detail relationship, it's going to be a vice versa for lookup relationship. In lookup relationship, it is loosely coupled. Whereas coming to master detail relationship, it is tightly coupled. Whereas the lookup relationship, so when I try to delete a parent record, the child record will not get reflected, it will not get deleted, it remains intact. Whereas coming to master detail relationship, when I try to delete the parent record, the child record will get automatically deleted, right? So whereas the information will not be available in the page layout, right? With respect to lookup reference. Whereas coming to master detail relationship, so the information, right, the fields will be, those fields will be available in the page layout, right? Whereas coming to lookup reference, right, the page roll-up summary cannot be possible with lookup reference because it is loosely coupled. Right? Whereas here in the master detail relationship, roll-up summary can be done, right? So child records cannot inherit all security sharing settings in the lookup and reference, whereas coming here the child record inherits all the security and sharing settings from its parent record. Got it? So now see here, this is an example for master detail relationship. Now I have two objects. One is going to be customer, right? That is the customer object. That is a master object, and then I have a payment object called child object. I have a payment object called child object. Now see here, this customer object is a parent object, or it is called as a master object, and I have a object, one more object called payment object, which is a child object. So the customer object goes with CID, columns like fields called CID, customer IDs, the phone number and owner. Whereas coming to payment object goes with a field called payment ID, mode and amount, and also which has a customer column here. Because since I'm going to create a master detail relationship, the parent column will be added, right? So the parent field will be added to the payment object, that is a child object. So because see here, C01, right, is a record here. So this is one particular record. Who is the owner of this record? Sam is the owner of the record. That is coming to C02. Who is the owner of the record? Ram is the owner of the record. C03. Who is the owner of the record? Ravi is the owner of the record. Right? So each and every record, its corresponding child record will also be here. Now see here P01, P02, P03, and the customer detail is also there. So whereas coming to P01, C01 is the owner of the P01. Whereas coming to P02, who is the owner? C02 is the owner. Who is C02? Ram is the owner. Whereas coming to P03, C01 is the owner. In that, Sam is the owner of this record. So likewise, here you can see for C01, who are the child records here? P01, P03 are the child record. For these two records, who is the owner? Sam is the owner. This is how we are going to maintain the relationship. This is how we are going to maintain the relationship. We understand the relationship here. So we have customer as an object, as a parent object, or it is called as a master object, and we have a payment object, which is called a child object. We are establishing a relation. What kind of relationship? Master-child relationship. It is nothing but one-to-many relationship, right? So what is all about master detail relationship? Already I told you, it's a data type of a field used to establish a one-to-many relationship between two objects. It's a required field. It can be created only on custom objects, right? It can be created only those custom objects which does not have any data. So when I want to create a master detail relationship, you should not have any record on both the objects, right? You should not, that too mainly, you should not have any records in the custom object. At least can be data can be or record can be available in the master object, that is a standard object. Whereas coming to child object, the data should not be available, it should be empty, right? If it is there, we try to delete it. The objects in which we have created master detail field object is called child or detailed object, right? The referring object is called the master object. So whichever object is referring to the child object, that is called a master object. Got it? In the master detail field, 15 character ID of the master record is being stored. So for each and every record, there is going to be record ID, which is going to be 15 digit. It's a unique ID. So suppose you want to do some changes, so it will be changed as a non-unique ID, and then 3 more characters will be added, become 18 digits, so that you can able to edit it. Until then, it will not be able to edit it. While displaying it, it will display name field of the master record. Okay. Again, I'll tell you, the master detail relationship, it's a data type of a field. Master detail relationship is like a data type, like a lookup relationship, right? It is used to establish a one-to-many relationship, but it's a required field. There it is not a required field, but here it is a required field. It can be created only on custom object, right? It can be created on those custom objects which does not have any data. So custom object should not have any data. Object in which we have created master detail fields, object is called child detail. Wherever we are going to create the object which we are going to create a master detail field, right? That object is called as a child object. So in earlier slide also I showed you, we have customer and the payment object. In the payment object only, the field has been created. Master detail field has been created. So where the master detail field has been created is a child object. That is what I'm coming to say here. So the referring object is called master object. In the master detail field, 15 character ID will be stored for each and every record. While displaying, it will display the name field of the master record. Right? Displaying, it is going to display the name field of the master record. Like, wow, who is the owner of the record? Ram, Sam, Ram. These are the owners. So it is going to display the name field of the master record while displaying the record. Got it? So if we create a master detail field on the object, it will not have any owner. So owner of the master record is the owner of the child corresponding to the child record. If we create a master detail field on an object, it will not have any owner. So when we create a master detail field on the object, you don't have any owner. Owner of the master record is the owner of the child record. The child record will not have any owner record. Right? It will not have owner field. Only from the master field, it is going to take the owner field. Got it? If you delete the master record, the child record will also be deleted automatically. If you want to undelete the master record, you have to go to the recycle bin and you can restore it. it will be there for 15 days. You can also undelete. Got it? So now this is an example. Again, the same example. See here, I'm taking customer and the payment. So here, as I told you, so this is the master, this is the owner of this record, right? So say for C01, who is the owner? Sam is the owner. For C02, who is the owner? Ram is the owner. For C03 record, who is the owner? Ravi is the owner. So I'm going to establish a relationship between customer and payment. Customer is going to be the parent or master object, and payment is going to be child object. So when I create these two objects, when I create a relationship, automatically this field will be added into this payment object, right? So now here this payment object will not have any owner details, right? Who is going to be the owner? So now see here, it is not going to have any Sam or Ram, Ravi will not be there. We're going to have only customer records here, record number. See here C01, C02, C01. So for this P01, who is the owner? C01 means Sam is the owner. For P02, who is the owner? C02 means that it is Ram is the owner. For P03, who is the owner? C01 means Sam is the owner. So now here you can see that I'm going to try to delete the child record. When I try to delete the child record, yes, the records are getting deleted, right? This P03 and P01 gets deleted. Or like when I try to delete C01, the entire data will be deleted and be stored in the recycle bin. When you want to restore this records P01, P03, go to the recycle bin and check it. Those records will be available. You can restore it, right? So whereas coming to master detail relationship, so the cascading effects will be there. When I try to delete the parent record, corresponding child records will also be deleted, but these records will be available in the recycle bin for 15 days. So within 15 days, in case you want to restore it, you can restore it. Got it? So now we are going to discuss about the access level. So when it comes to access level, already we have 3 owners like for each and every record: C01, C02, and C03. C01, the owner of the C01 is Sam. For owner of C02 is Ram. The owner of C03 is Kiran. So likewise, we have different records here. Now C01, right? So what is that? The record goes with C01. So it says that Wipro, record belongs to Wipro, and the owner is Sam. Under this, who is the child records? P01, P02. What are that? What is that? What does that purchase they have done it? So the purchase been done in P01 has done the purchase online. P02 has done the purchase in cash, through cash. Yes, done it. So now we are going to discuss about the access level. So now say for example, Sam want to access this C001, right? So what is the access given here? Read only access. So he can able to read only, but he cannot able to do any changes. Whereas coming to Ram is also been given access to C01. But again, what access is being given? He is being given read only access. So he will not he cannot do any changes here. He cannot write it, cannot edit, he cannot delete anything. Only both of them can able to view it. That's all. Whereas coming for Divya, right? He has been given read write access. He can able to read, at the same time he can edit it also. So both is possible with Divya. Whereas coming to Kiran, he has not been given any access, no access. Either he cannot write or he cannot read, he cannot do nothing. Right? He cannot access this record at all. So here, so now who has now we have 3 owners. One is going to be Sam, Ram, and Divya. Who has the full access level? So whether Sam has full access level, or Ram has full access level, or Divya has full access level, only Divya is having the full access level. Now what is the access level here? Now let me see. Sharing settings, right? What is the sharing settings? Select the minimum access level required on the master record to create, edit, or delete related detail record. So minimum access level is required on the master record. So what to do? Having this master minimum access level, with having a minimum access level, what all we can do? We can able to create, edit, or delete the record, right? But here the sharing settings are of 2 types. One is going to be read only, the other one is called read write. So when I select read only, then what happens? Allow the user with at least read access to the master record to create, edit, or delete the related detail record. So he will be given access to the master record to create, edit, or delete related detail record. Right? Means he will be given only read only access. He cannot able to. So on the master record, he can able to create, edit, or delete. whereas in detailed record, right, or delete related detailed records. So like on the master, through the master record, he can able to edit or delete related detailed record, but he will be given only access to read only, but he will not be able to create or edit or delete, right? Whereas coming to read write, allow the user with at least read write access to the master record to create, edit or delete a related detailed record. So when it comes to read only, so he will not be given any access, right? He will be given only to view the record. Whereas coming to read write, he will be given so for the access, that is read and write access will be given. So whichever option you wanted, you can select it here, right? At the time of master detail relationship. So now we'll see how many types of master detail, how many levels that we can do. Go ahead with master detail relationship. We can create only two master detail relationship, master detail fields on an object. So we can able to create two master detail fields on an object. Now A and B is there. So who is going to be the master of B? A is going to be master. Whereas coming here, A, B, and C are there, right? For C, who is going to be master? A and B are going to be the master. Whereas coming to here, we have A, B, and C, and D. A, B, and C is going to be master, and D is going to be the what is it? Child record. So child. So there can be only two master detail fields, but here we have three master detail fields. So it is going to throw an error. So you have to keep this in mind. How many fields that we can have it? So this is an interview question. In case suppose they ask the interview question, how many master detail fields can be had in the object, right? So you should be able to tell two fields, only two fields. Beyond that, will throw an error. So now coming to master detail relation field, I told you. Whereas coming to child object, be a master to the other object, right? So now let me see about the child object, right? So now here A and B are going to be the two objects. A is going to be master and B is going to be child. For B, A is going to be the master. So it is allowed. Whereas coming here, the second option, see here, second example. So there is A, B, and C. Right? B is going to be the child for A, and C is going to be child for B. Right? Here we have two masters. Only two masters are allowed here. Right? Whereas coming to the third one, A, B, C, and D is there. Right? So at the maximum, how many levels? It is talking about level. So now this is one level. This is two level. At the maximum, how many levels you can have? Only three levels we can have. Beyond that, we cannot have three. Beyond three levels, we will not be able to allow to have it. Right? Now see here in third example, we have A, B, C, and D. B is going to be the child to A. A is going to be master to B. B is going to be master to C. C is going to be master to D. Right? Now D is going to be the child record. So that case only these three levels is possible. Whereas coming to here, see here now A, B, C, D, and E is there. Now A is going to be the master to B. B is going to be master to C. C is going to be master to D. D is trying to become a master to E, but it is not possible because only three levels is possible here. Right? So it is not accepted. So because already C is master to D, now again D cannot be a master to E because only three levels of master is allowed here in the master detail relationship. Whereas coming to field, only two levels. Whereas coming to level, right, only three levels is possible. Got it? Whereas coming to levels, only three levels are possible here. Got it? So master detail relationship object which have two masters on it cannot be a parent to any other object. Now see here. So maximum structure here. We are talking about structure. So now see here we have A, B, C, and D. Right? Already A and B are master to C. Right? A and B are master to C. This is a child record which has already two masters. So whereas coming here, now C wants to become a master to D. This is not possible because already it has two masters here. If at all the child record has two masters, so it cannot be a parent to other objects. It is not possible. Right? Whereas coming to here, now at the maximum, I told you level can be three level. Now A, B, and C are there. Right? A is going to be master to B, B is going to be master to C. Right? Now C is going to be master to D, it is possible. Similar way, this side also you can see X is going to be master to Y is going to be master to Z, Z is going to be master to D. So up to three levels is possible. Right? Whereas when D is trying to become a master to E, suppose there is a object called E, then B cannot be a master because already three levels of masters are available. Yeah, at the maximum, the fields can be two masters can be there. At the level can have only three levels, not beyond that. So beyond that, you cannot be able to create a master detail relationship. Only three levels can be possible. Right? This is all about master detail relationship. Now let me see how to create a master detail relationship. So creating a master detail relationship is very easy. Now we are going to create 1:m relationship between pharma product and sales. Right? Here, pharma product is a parent object and sample is the child object. Here, we are going to create a master detail relationship between two objects. One is going to be pharma product, the other one is called sample. Here we are going to create a master detail relationship between two objects. One is going to be pharma product, the other one is called sample. Pharma product is going to be a master detail relationship, and sample is going to be a detail relation, that is called child relation, child object, right? So pharma product is going to be a master object and sample is going to be a child object. Got it? So now again, to create a master detail relationship, like how we did for lookup relationship, same way we're going to go to setup, object and fields, object manager, scroll down, and first you're going to select the child object, and from the left hand side you're going to click the field and relationship, then you're going to select the master detail relationship, right? And to go to the object, that is go to the data type, select the master detail relationship, click next. After clicking next, then you have to select the related object. There you're going to select the pharma product. After selecting that is related to pharma product, that is a master object you're going to select. After selecting this, then you're going to select from pick list. After selecting this, you're going to click on next button. So once you click on next button, you're going to enter the field label and the field name, right? Already field label will be available there. You're going to press the tab button, so field name will also be added, and the child relationship name will be going to be a sample here. After that, you're going to select the sharing setting here. So now by default, I'm going to go with the sharing setting by default, whatever it is there. I'm going to go with the read write option. If I select the first one, so the pharma product, right? So we'll have only read option, that's all, not more than that, right? I'll go with the second option, that allows read and write option. So child record can be represented to other parent records after they are created. So like allow parenting. In case you want to change the parenting, I'm allowing it to change the parenting also. Tomorrow, instead of pharma product, like the sample record wants to change its parent, right? Very well, we can change the parent. That is an option here. The last option is allow parenting, means that you can change your parent also. Now the parent for sample is going to be a pharma product. Tomorrow it wants to change it to visit again. Yes, we can be able to change it. For that, I'm enabling it here. If I don't enable, it will not allow you to change the parenting. That's not possible. But here I'm enabling it. After enabling this, so this is the access level. I already discussed you earlier, right? This is the access level. I'm go with the default option and allowing the parenting also, and then click the next button. After clicking the next button, now we have to establish the field level security. I'm going to enable the option here, field level security. So I'm going to give it to all the profiles. After that, I'm going to click to the next button for the field. Master field will be added to the page, the sample layout. So similarly, on the sample object, the details will also be added to the related list in the pharma product layout. The pharma product layout is going to be the master or the parent layout, right? In the parent layout, in the related list, the sample object information will be also added. Right? After this, we're going to save it. So now we have established the master detail relationship. Right? Got it. After this, we have to test it. Before testing, what we'll do, we'll go for the demo. We'll go for the demo. Before testing, we'll go for the demo. Right? Now again, I'm going to share production environment. Let me share the production environment now. So now, as I told you earlier, I'm sharing the production environment. Already I have logged in. So you have to use login.salesforce.com. Enter your credential by entering the username, password. After entering this, then log in, right? So that it will take you to the production environment here. Now, what you have to do, you're going to create a master data relationship. In order to create a master data relationship, click on Object Manager. Now you're going to create a relationship between pharma product and then sample object. Make sure that sample object is going to be empty. Make sure that the sample object does not contain any record. Make sure that sample object should not contain any record. But still the parent record also. Make sure that both the object has no record. Got it? So then only I can able to establish the master detail relationship. So now what I'll do, I'll go for the sample record, right? Sample object, right? So on the quick find box, I'm going to type sample. Right, the sample object has been filtered here. I'm going to click on sample, and then I'm going to click on field and relationship. So I'll get the field and relationship here also. In the field and relationship, I can able to see all the system fields and the custom fields available here. Now I'm going to click on new button. Right, so it will take you to the data type page. Here I'm going to select the master detail relationship. I'm going to select the master detail relationship here data type. After this, I'm going to click on next button. So now I have to select the related to. Related to what? Pharma product. I have to select pharma product related to pharma product. So here pharma product is available here. I'll select the pharma product now and then click on next button. That is my second step. Now third step, I'm going to enter the label field and field name. When I press my tab, the field name also comes here and the child relationship name is going to be sample. And sharing settings here, I already told you about sharing setting. One is going to be read only, the other one is called read write. I'll go with the default one. When I select read only, so the parent record allows to read or can able to read only the record. That's all, right? Parent object can able to read only child records, right? Not more than that. Will not be allowed to edit or do nothing. But here I'm allowing the user to write as well as read, access the master record to create, edit or delete. And apart from that, I'm going to alert. Now see here, the allow parenting is not enabled. So if I directly click next now, so in case if the sample wants to change the parent or the master object, right? Not allow. Now in case you want to allow it, now I'm going to enable it here. So when I enable, what happens? So the parenting is allowed. So parenting is allowed. You can able to change the parent. Mean that. So the child records or child object, child record can able to change its parent. Right. So I'm enabling that option. After that, I'm going to click on next button. After clicking on next button, now what we have to do, we have to establish the field level security. So here I'm going to enable this option. So by default, it is enabled for all the objects here. So for master detail relationship, no need to enable. By default, it is enabled for all the profile. And then what you do, you're going to click on next button, right? And that particular field, right? The parent field will be added to the sample layout. And then click on next button. So now this sample records will be added to the master related label, right? Related list label. So after this, now you have to click on save. So now you have to click on save. Now the master detail relationship has been created. If at all the child table has a data, has a record, will not allow you to create the master detail relationship. If the child record has a records, so the master detail relationship cannot be established. So here, because I kept the child record as empty, I deleted all the records now, and I kept that object empty, which doesn't contain any data. So that I could able to create or I could able to establish a master detail relationship. Now I have to go and test it. In order to test it, I'll go to the app launcher, click on app launcher, again click on Pharma app, select the Pharma app. Now let me go and see, go to the Pharma product now. Click on Pharma product, check whether do you have any records, click on all record. I don't have any record. Now I'm going to create a new record. For creating a new record, click on new button, right? And I'm going to create the record here. So now Pharma product number is only the field available. Only one field is available, that is called Pharma product number. I'll just save it. So P001 is been created. Okay. Now again I'll go to sample record. Now click on sample record and click on all records and check whether the records are available. Now see, no records are available. Both the objects have no records, empty. So again, I'm going to create a new record. Click on new button. I'm going to create a sample details. Now S001 will be created and quantity. Yeah, it is going to ask quantity here. Say for example 50. And here, see, one more field has been added. Already we had a relationship. Well, when I created lookup relationship, I have created relationship between visit and sample. But now I'm creating a relationship between Pharma product and sample. So one more field has been added here. So now, so these are all going to be what is it? Required field. So now here visit is not a required field. So no need to select it. That is not required, right? Whereas here, if before Pharma product there is a star is there, means that is a required field. So that I'm going to select the product now. Is a product now? I'm going to select P001. After this, I'm going to click on save button. Now the record has been saved, right? For sample S004, quantity is equal to 50, and then which product I'm going to select? So P001. What is a P001? What is a P001? We don't know the name, but might be, can be Anasin or can be Dolo 650. It can be anything, whatever products you have, right? Whatever products you have registered accordingly. So whatever product, the product number is assigned to product, that product will be, samples will be given to the doctor, right? So now go to the pharma products and click on P001, it will take you to detail page here, right? So now go to the related page and you can see that, so pharma product P001 is a master object. Under this P001 is a master record which contains, so it is connected to a S004. It is connected to S004. It is connected to S004, right? Connected to S004. Got it? So now the sample record has been connected with S004. Got it? So P001 is a master record, is connected to the, its child record is going to be S004. Now what I'll do, I'll click on pharma products. I'll try to delete this record. I want to delete this record, right? Because now this P001 has a relationship with S004. I'm going to try to delete this record. Now click, right click here. I'll try to delete it here. Are you sure you want to delete this pharma product? Delete. See here, it will say this P001 has been deleted. Okay, it is allowing you to delete, right? So similarly, when you go and see sample here, now see here, it is allowing you to delete, right? P001 is deleted. When you go and see sample record here, list all, the same record will not be, so it is allowing you to delete. It is allowing you to delete. P001 got deleted, right? P001 got deleted. When I delete a parent record P001, see the corresponding record is not available. When I say S004 is not available, right? I want the, what is it? Now, what happens to this record? Where the record will reside? The records will be available on the recycle bin. I have to add this recycle bin. In order to add this recycle bin, click on this pencil icon here, right? And then you have to add more items, right? And this you can click on all button, then check whether recycle bin is available or not here. Right? You have to click on, you have to check for recycle bin. PQ or see here, recycle bin is available. I'll select this recycle bin, add one item, it is added here, click on save. Now recycle bin will be added on my navbar. This is a navbar for pharma product. When I click on recycle bin, you can see that when I click on recycle bin, you can see that P001 record is available. You can see that P001 record, pharma product record is available here. So it is deleted by whom? It is deleted by me. So I'm going to, what is it? Restore it. I'm going to restore it. I'm going to select the record and again you click on this menu and click on restore. This particular record will be restored. Now again you go to the pharma product and check here. You can see that P001 will be available. Again corresponding sample record you can check there. So see here S004 also it is available. I have restored. After restoring, so what do you understand? When I do master detail relationship and I try to delete the parent record, the corresponding child record is also getting automatically deleted. But still I can able to restore before 15 days. So I have to go to recycle bin, I have to restore it. So this is all about the master detail relationship. This is how we have to create a master detail relationship. I've done with the demo. Let me go back to my slide here. Right. So I've done the testing also. I've showed the testing also. So I've entered the sample records and then I went to pharma products. I've checked it on the related page. I can able to see both the records. Right. So guys, so this is all about parent and child relationship, right? Which is called master detail relationship. So in this session, I told you what is master detail relationship all about. And then I told when I try to delete the particular record in the master table, the corresponding child record is also getting deleted. Guys, please subscribe to this channel. So I'm recording each and every session and I'm uploading it. Please do see the entire session and try to do the practice. So like, right? So if at all you have any doubts, you can call me to 85550791168. Please subscribe to my channel and then click on bell icon so that each and whatever new videos are loaded, we can able to get those notifications, right? Once again, want to learn Salesforce, please subscribe to my channel. In case any doubts you want, you can contact me or you can able to send a mail also. info.iWavelabs@gmail.com is my mail ID. You can able to send a mail So even when you want to join any classes, you can contact me and you can join the classes in a bulk or in individual, however you wanted. I'm ready to take the classes, right? So regarding that, if you want to discuss, you can discuss. You can call me and can discuss, right? Please be safe and be healthy. Please stay tuned until I get back.